New tonight, the Georgia Association of Educators accepts the resignation of a Walker County teacher charged with child porn. Good evening. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Deputies arrested Jim Barrett at his Catoosa County home this morning. John Maywell's been working on this story all day today and joins us now with the details. John.
Well, Josh and Kim, Jim Barrett is not only a former teacher, but also a critic of the Walker County School Board and even won a lawsuit against them for his right to speak publicly. Now, after a 5-month investigation, he faces a serious felony charge. Rewind to last November, and Jim Barrett was teaching social studies at Saddle Ridge Middle School in Rock Spring. That's when the investigation first started, when Sheriff Steve Wilson says inappropriate content was discovered on Barrett's school-issued iPad.
What was seen on that iPad, that inappropriate content, was the door opening of this investigation.
But the sheriff says that content did not reach criminal levels. Next, they searched Barrett's home in the Ringgold-Fort Oglethorpe area.
The device that we seized from the home is ultimately the device that proved to have the child pornography on it.
We showed Sheriff Wilson's press release to people in Rock Spring.
I think it's a shame, mainly because so many teachers now, that's where all your kids get all their information. That's who they go to for protection a lot of times, and now they can't.
Our story led us to Barrett's front door for his side of the story.
Mr. Barrett?
Yes.
John Maywell with me.
No comment. I'm sorry.
On the NewsChannel 9 Facebook page, about 150 people commented on this story. One came to his defense because of his outspoken criticism of the school board. Rachel Williams-Hester wrote, "The only truth in this entire story is that Dr. Barrett stood up to Damon Raines and the puppetry that is the WC school board." As far as his position at Saddle Ridge, Sheriff Wilson says he was reassigned to a non-student facility.
In other words, he was not in contact with students after we began the investigation, and it's to my understanding is that he had been at that facility without contact with students since last November.
Now, we checked Saddle Ridge's website today, and Barrett remains on the staff directory. Meanwhile, he made his $5,000 bond. Next, his case will go before a grand jury. Kim, back to you.
All right, John, thank you very much. And Sheriff Wilson also stressed that the child porn images do not match any children at Saddle Ridge Elementary or Middle School.